Welcome back to another episode of the Almost Tipsy Vegan. Today is Christmas, and we've already celebrated Christmas with our friends and family. So I thought we'd make just a different, maybe a brunch. So it's going to be a potato, and originally it was supposed to be spinach. The good thing about cooking is when I looked in the freezer, we had no frozen spinach. We're out of fresh spinach. So we're going to use chopped mustard greens. So that's the great thing about cooking. You can add salt, take away salt, add spices, take away spices to your liking. And you can always substitute things. So right now, we got a frying pan getting hot. Back here, we have got potatoes sliced, thin sliced. I soaked in water for a little while, and I salt and pepper them. I'm gonna put them in the oven at about 375, 380. So while that's cooking, I got two pans of them. While that's cooking, I'm gonna start our filling here. So in this bowl right here, yesterday, I chopped up a half of a white onion, probably about a half a cup of mushrooms. There were two tiny little jalapeno peppers in here. So we're gonna let that cook together for a little while. And there's also 3 cloves of garlic in there. So we're gonna let that simmer a little bit. I chopped up 1 yellow bell pepper. I'm gonna put that in there, let it cook. Now then, I'm gonna stir this around. And we're going to add some of our spices. We're not adding a lot of spices today. Normally I do a lot of spices, but today we'll keep it simple. It's not going to be as bold or whatever, more of a lighter meal. So we're going to add, I'm just going to pour a little bit of thyme in there, probably maybe a quarter of a teaspoon. About a quarter of a teaspoon. Take it real simple today, it's not measuring anything. I'm going to put, they say 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Put nutmeg in this one. So put some nutmeg in there. It's a little bit different. Christmas Day, make it kind of, make the house smell good with these spices. I'm putting a little bit of allspice in here, just a little bit. It's not the house smells so good, and it tastes really good too. Didn't put much at all. And of course, we always put our no salt seasoning in here. So that's what we're gonna do right now. A little bit of no salt seasoning. We're gonna stir this around so it doesn't stick. It's cooking really good. It smells really good. We'll put a little bit of salt in here. And of course, we're gonna have some black pepper wherever it is. Here it is, back here. The oven now is hot. Y'all may have heard the beeper going off. The oven is hot. And now, one of the main ingredients is, I told you we were going to use spinach, but we didn't have any, so we're going to put some mustard greens in here. This mustard greens are so healthy for you. So let that stir in and cook for a little bit. Now, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but there's still a lot of greens in the bag I could not get out. So what I'm going to do is, again, when we're cooking on the show, we're drinking on this show. So I'm going to have just a little bit of wine. We're going to cook with some wine. And this is a Sauvignon Blanc. So it's kind of crispy, fresh. So cheers, Merry Christmas. But it is good, very good wine. But I'm going to put a little bit in this bag. Just shake it around a little bit to get all the goodies out of here. And there we go. Got most of the good out of there. I'm going to put a little bit more wine in here. Probably not that much of a bottle, maybe a quarter of a cup. And I'm going to stir this around a little bit. The wine gives it flavor. It also keeps it from sticking. Now then, I'm going to add, this is a half a cup of whole wheat flour. So whole wheat, just half a cup. And we're going to stir this around. This is making it a thickening agent, and it's going to make it go really good over the potatoes. They're in the oven. We're going to make it's going to be a potato. We're calling it spinach, but actually it's going to be collards. I think it's collards. It doesn't matter, it's going to be really good. So we're doing this, get it all mixed together. See, it's thickening up really good. And now the last thing we're going to add right now is we're going to add a little bit of milk. And this is soy milk. It is not cow milk or any kind of animal milk, it's soy milk. So I'm going to add probably a half a cup of soy milk. And now then what we're going to do is we're going to let this simmer until the potatoes are done. So this will probably simmer for about 15-20 minutes. And while it's simmering, y'all can put on some Christmas music, y'all can open presents, y'all can talk about Christmas, spend time with your family. So in the meantime, y'all enjoy. Welcome back. As you can see, I have cooked potatoes in the oven, and this is what they look like. They're just thinly sliced. You can see they're kind of just thinly sliced, kind of crispy a little bit, not real crispy. We didn't want potato chips. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, while y'all were gone, this has been cooking, and you can see I've added quite a bit of wine to keep it from sticking. So now I like to also add, this is vegan sour cream. This is one of the last things I add. So I'm gonna add just a big scoop of that. And I'm also going to add some lemon juice, just a little bit of lemon juice. And I'm going to stir this around. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is this is going to melt all in here. See how it just melts right away? It's hot. And now then, I'm going to start spooning it onto the potatoes here. So we'll get it all mixed together. The sour cream, the vegan sour cream's in here. And I'm going to turn this burner off so that I don't burn myself. It's bad, maybe. So I'm going to put a layer, a thin layer of this mixture here. I've already forgotten what it was. Not spinach, collards, something. I can't remember. Y'all saw it in the video. I'm going to put a layer here. But again, it doesn't matter. This could be broccoli. It could be diced up broccoli. It could be anything. It could be zucchini. It really does not matter what it is. We're putting a thin layer on here. Just like that. And y'all do know I'm using a stainless steel frying pan here. And I'm using a hard plastic spatula thing to keep it from scratching the pan and everything. That's just a little, you don't want to ruin your utensils. So now then, we got a thin layer on here, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to add a layer of, this is vegan cheese. Put just like that. Just lay it in there. And break one in half, put one right there, one right here. Now then, I'm going to get the other potatoes out of the oven. Keeping them hot in here. And I'm going to put another layer on here, just like that. Just like that. Ooh, I dropped that one, didn't I? They're hot. Hot potato. So you see what I'm doing, and I wish I was a little bit faster at this. They're so hot I can't hardly touch them. This smells so good. Like I said, I used a lot of wine, almost half a bottle of wine while it was cooking, to keep it from sticking. And so that was just a little, and I promise you I didn't drink any more of it. It all went in the food. I know y'all may say that I was drinking all of it, but I really was not. So, let's see. That looks pretty good to get this out of the way. Now then, another layer of the mixture here. I'm just going to pick this up this time. Now how pretty is that? I hope y'all can see this. It is so pretty. And yeah, I wish I could smell this. It smells so good. So here we go with that. Just another thin layer. And now then, get this out of the way. And one last thing, we're going to add another layer of cheese. Now I did mess up. I got this is smoked cheese here. I didn't mean to do that, but this is smoked cheese, so just work with what you got. And now we'll get the smoked cheese on here. We're going to add a little bit. We're going to close it up just for a second with aluminum foil. This is optional here. I'm going to put aluminum foil on it for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, take it off just to get it creamy. And then I'm going to put it back in the oven. And I'll tell you what, I'm not even putting aluminum foil in there. I changed my mind. I'm just going to put it in there and it'll be nice and the cheese will melt and look really good. I'm going to put it in the oven for about 15 minutes. So y'all enjoy your Christmas day. Okay, welcome back. While that's in the oven, I wanted to show you we have a new present for Christmas. Actually, it's my wife's present. So I'll show you the cabinet we got. And we've got our wine glasses, we've got tequila, rum, we have our bourbon over here, our wine on the bottom. So just showing you what we got for Christmas. So now then we'll go over there and take the food out and let y'all see the food, and then that'll be it. Okay, this has been cooking in the oven for about 20 minutes. Y'all got to see the liquor cabinet while we were gone. So I'm going to take this out now. I'm just going to cut into here. And how pretty is that? I hope I should put a little closer to the edge. And I'm about drooling over it. If I can get it out. Look at that, okay? See how hot it is? And the last thing I like to do is I like to squeeze this orange season, citrus season down here. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of orange over it, orange juice, because it is that time of year. We've got fresh produce down here, fresh citrus, and let's see what it tastes like. I hope it doesn't burn the hair off my tongue. It's pretty hot. Oh, that's good. The spinach in there, not spinach, mustard, potatoes, the citrus flavoring, the nutmeg. It's really a refreshing, comforting dish. It's something different we normally don't have, but during Christmas, it's a special treat. So anyway, y'all have a happy Christmas and a happy New Year.